Is the screen visible to you? Is the screen visible, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you. We shall start with linked list. Okay, linked list. Okay, fine. So what is the linked list? You know how the list is, group of elements in some order, isn't it? And mostly in a list, it's a group of homogeneous elements. So we have a data structure in uh, in our computer terms, which is called as linked list. And there are many uses of this linked list. If you see the way the operating system is created, okay, it uses usually this linked list concepts. Now we'll just go through it first, and you'll understand the basic linked list concepts. So a linked list is a data structure which can change during execution. So it's a dynamic list, dynamic data structure which can change its size. Successive elements are connected by pointers. Last element points to null. It can grow or shrink in size during execution of a program. So this is useful because in C, in any of the high-level programming languages, it is important that we should declare the variables first, then we use. This is mandatory and compulsory in C. In C, I cannot use any variable without declaring it. But as far as the new high-level languages are concerned, like Python or Java and all, we can use, at least if you see Python, without declaring variables also, I can directly use the variable name. But that is not the thing in C. In C, every variable, every data structure should be defined first, declared first, then only I can use that particular variable. So we can increase the size, like array and all. What to do? We have to define the size. Voice is low. Voice is low. Uh, okay, just a minute. I will just check it again. Why the voice is low? Voice connect audio. More. Mm. Is my voice clear now? Is it clear or it is low? Is my voice clear? Okay, it's clear. Okay, fine. Okay, Arpita Patil is saying no. Arpita, is it is it clear now? Clear and loud. Sound is audible. Yes. Others, you just reply. Am I audible properly? Is my voice clear? Okay. Okay. Fine. So others are saying it is clear. Okay. If I am not audible, please check your side. Okay. Uh, so linked list, successive elements are connected by pointers. Last element points to null, means it is not pointing to, there are no elements. So the last element will point to null. Now what is null? Null is nothing. Null is a special, constant or value defined in C, standard libraries. Either I can use a 0 sometimes, or there is a constant called null, null, capital letters all. It means nothing. Okay, we can use this one. A linked list can grow or shrink in size during execution of a program. It can be made just as long as required. It does not waste memory space. So as and when I require memory for variables, I will read or I will reserve memory from the heap memory. I will get the memory and I will use it for my programming purpose. So this is an example where I have three nodes. Now what are nodes here? Nodes are building blocks of any linked list. Like in array, if I say integer array, the integer elements are part of arrays. Like in linked list, it is group of basic elements. If I want suppose there is a array, okay, array of 10 elements. The same thing if I want to implement with linked list, what I should do? I should have 10 nodes. Each node will have a constant value, not constant. Each node will have a value which can represent array locations. Like in array, I have index 0 to 9. So 9 total 0 to 9 is 10. 10 integers I can store in array. Whereas if I create 10 nodes, I can store 10 integers. The only thing is node will have some extra part. What is that? Node will have this next pointer part which will point to next node. Okay, in a linked list, if initially if I want only one value, I will create one node. If I want five integers, I will create five nodes. Whereas in arrays, without arrays, there is no choice with us. We have to declare array in advance. So if I am using two integers or five integers, the maximum size, if it is 10, I have to declare all 10 variables in advance. Then I can use arrays, which is static. I cannot change. Whereas in linked list, I can have as many numbers as I want. Whenever I need a space for memory, some data, I will retrieve, or I will tell my memory OS to give some memory, and I'll assign value to it. And if the value is not utilized, if it is free, later what I can do? I can directly I can I can just release the memory. Just a minute. Some student has called me. We'll see what is the problem. Uh, Hello. Yes, if anybody is having any problem, you can put your message in chat. There is a message in chat. What it says, sir. Harnish from Arpita Patil to everyone. Okay, fine. No. Okay. So how to get data memory from in C? In C, we declare all the variables in advance. That means memory is reserved. But if I want to get memory on the go or runtime dynamically, if I want to reserve some memory, what is the option? We have a command called malloc, memory allocation, which is used to get memory from the computer or open system. We'll do that. We'll type some commands, use those instructions, and try to reserve some memory. So remember this. Is the screen visible to you all? Is the screen visible and I'm audible? Yes, someone can answer. Yes, yes. Akshata, thank you. So we have a head. Head is a special pointer. I can use head, I can use start, I can use anything. Okay, any pointer, proper names. And this will be the first pointer which will point to the first node. Then what about other nodes? The other nodes are linked with the previous nodes. So node A, or I will call it node 1. Node 1 is having value A, and its second part, which is a pointer to next node, is pointing to B, second node where the value is B. Then the node 2 is pointing to node 3. So I cannot directly jump. Head will not jump to C directly. If I want to access C, how I will access? I have to go through A, B, C, or I should have B's address, so that I'll access B, and B of next will point to C. Okay, we will see this. Nodes in linked list, it can made just as long as required. linked list can be grown as much, or they can be shrinked if we don't want nodes. It does not waste memory space. Okay, we'll see some examples. Keeping track of linked list, we must know the pointer to the first element of the list, which is called start or head or something like this. Okay, linked lists provide flexibility in allowing the items to be rearranged efficiently. We can insert an element in between. So if I want to insert a element in the middle of a particular array, what it's very difficult. I have to shift those all the elements which are there. So shifting takes a copying those locations to either next location or earlier location. Whereas in linked list, I just have to change the pointer addresses. This will without changing or copying, I can directly rearrange the list elements. So inserting an element is efficient. Deleting an element is efficient in linked list. So take this example. We have linked list of 3 nodes. Suppose I have A, B, C, 3 nodes, and I want to insert a new node. So what I will do, I will ask computer, okay, to give me a new node. So new node is taken here, which is the temp X. Then what I will do, I want to insert between A and B. So at present, X will be pointing by some pointer. Some variable has to be there, no? So a TMP is a pointer which is pointing to node. Now what I will do, A's next pointer will point to X, and X next pointer will point to B. In this manner, I can insert a node in between 2 nodes. So this is, we'll understand this, how it works first. We'll write a program. Okay, we should write a program. Okay, so pointers will read. So how this is done? View. Okay, so we have seen this one. A list is correct. Now what are operations here? So it's the same thing. A linked list. A linked list is a series of connected nodes. Each node contains at least a piece of data. It can be character, integer, or any complex data, and a pointer to next node in the list. Head or start is a special pointer or a pointer to the first node. Then the last node points to null, because the last node in our case, in this case, is C. Now C, after C there are no nodes, so we have to close this. So how we are going to close this? So C's next pointer will point to null. That will make it, end of the linked list. To traversing is visiting all the nodes. We should have access or address of the first node, and address of the first node is pointing by head. So head will point to first node's second part, which is pointer. Here, see this, the blue part. The first node's blue part will, which is a pointer, is pointing to second node. Second node's next part is pointing to C. In this way, it's a chain of nodes. So if I have a starting address, then I can traverse all the nodes in this manner, and the last node should be null. So a linked list is a series of connected nodes. Each node contains at least a piece of data, any type. It can be simple data or it can be complex data. Then the node will also have pointer to the next node in the list. Head is a pointer to the first node. The last node points to null. Remember, node will have 2 parts. One is actual data, which is called data, and second is pointer to what? Pointer to next node of same type. So list, another perspective. A list is a linear collection of varying length of homogeneous components. Homogeneous, all components are of the same type. Linear components are ordered in a line. Hence, the list is called as linear linked list. So in a normal list also we call it sometimes linear linked list. Arrays are also lists, but arrays are static. What is the difference between arrays and lists then? Arrays are lists that have a fixed size in memory. The programmer must keep track of length of the array. No matter how many elements of the array are used in a program, the array has the same amount of allocated space. Array elements are stored in successive memory locations. Also, order of elements stored in array is same logically and physically. So that's why it is possible that we use array name a of 0, a of 1, because they are declared continuously. Whereas linked list, it's not, it might not, it might be possible, and sometimes we don't know how it is declared. Any number of nodes can be declared in any address of the memory, but to connect those, we have a pointer. Whereas a linked list a linked list takes up only as much space in memory as needed for the length of the list. The list expands or contracts as you add or delete elements. In linked list, the elements are not stored in successive memory locations. Elements can be added to or deleted from either end, or added to or deleted from the middle of the list. We'll understand this one. Okay, we'll write the type. We'll see two more slides, and we will write a simple program where we'll try to see how we get the memory. Linked lists are more complex to code and manage than arrays, but they have some distinct advantages. So what are the advantages of a linked list? It is dynamic. A linked list can easily grow and shrink in size. We don't need to know how many nodes will be in the list. They are created in memory as and when they needed. In contrast, the size of C or C++ array is fixed at compilation time. Easy and fast insertion and deletions. To insert or delete an element in array, we need to copy two temporary variables to make room for new elements, or close the gap caused by deleted elements. With a linked list, no need to move other nodes, only need to reset some pointers. So this is an array. So it's a continuous way. Suppose if I remove 3 and I want to make it, or at the place of between 1 and 2, I want to insert 10. What is the option then? I have to, suppose if at this place I want to insert 10, then I should move 0, 1, 2 to the front and 3, 4, 5 to the next elements. So how you are going to move it? You have to copy these elements. Okay, copy these elements, and this will take long, and this is inefficient. Whereas suppose this is a linked list, and 0, 1, 2, 3 are arranged linearly. I want to insert say 10 here. What you can do? The one's pointer will point to 10, and 10's pointer you can point to 2. If you do this, this is done automatically. Suppose annotation. Okay, suppose in between you want to add one node. Okay, what you will do? The one's pointer will point to 10, and this 10's pointer will point to 2. So it's a chain. So in between you can insert here. If it is linked list, in arrays I cannot do this. In array, what you have to do? I will insert 2 here, 10. Suppose 10 I want to insert 10. Okay, then I should move 2, 1, 0 up. How are we going to move it? I have to copy this, and then 3, 4, 5. Again we have to shift 3, 4, 5 down. I have to shift either one way, either in up or down, whatever, in one manner. Whereas in linked list, if I want to insert between 3 and 4, whatever you will do, from 3, the next pointer will point to the new node, and the new node's pointer will point to 4. So now 3 and 4 are not connected. 3 is connected to new node, which is say 8, and 3 to 8, then you come to 4. So this is how it is done. Basic operations of linked list. The initial operation is operations of linked list is empty. To try determine whether or not the list is empty, insert a node. We can insert a new node at particular position. Find a node with a given value. Delete a node with a given value. Display list, print all the nodes in the list. So all these are basic operations. Now this is a very simple linked list diagram, which shows we have how many values, how many nodes? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a linked list of 4 nodes. Okay, and the values are 10, 13, 5, and 2. And the linked list, the starting pointer is called as a list. I can use the start or I can use the head, but here it is used as a list. It is just a pointer. You can see this. It's a small one. It is not having any data or a next part. It's just a pointer which will point to first element, first node in the list. then the first node is point to second node will point to third node, and third will point to fourth node, and the last node will not pointing anywhere. So that's why the next part of last node has to be null. So this is sometimes pictorially represents as a grounded. Okay, that means it's a null pointer, end of the list. So this is the first node, this is the last node. Now how we are going to do this? Okay, we will write a simple program. We'll write a simple program and see how a linked list program is done. So we'll take a new empty file. Okay, uh, include stdio.h. Maybe I need some standard libraries, so I will use stdlib.h. int main. So I will create a node. Now you can have node of any complex data type, but today we will have for our purpose a small simple program node of a list of integers. We will have a linked list of integers. So how we are going to define it? We have to have a structure. Okay, structure is what? Structure nd struct nd. Now it will have two parts. One is data. So I'll see data, int data, and the next part is structure nd node type. It's a pointer, and we'll call it next. We'll point to next. Now in C, I have we have something called type def, where I can define a new type. So I will say type define struct nd, and I can give some name here. So I will give some name. The name I'll say node. So a new node is created. Okay, we'll see some C commands also here. Okay, so how it is done in C? Okay, dynamic memory malloc. Okay, so earlier I had just discussed these things when I discussing C. So we have seen local variables, free memory, global variables and instructions. This was earlier we have seen this in one lecture. Now from where we get this memory? When we request memory dynamically, we get this memory from heap. Okay, so there are four main functions which we use in C to allocate and free the memory. The first one is malloc. Malloc allocates requested number of bytes and returns a pointer to the first byte of the allocated space. Likewise, we have calloc. Calloc allocates space for an array of elements, initializes them to 0, and then returns a pointer to the memory. Then we have free. It frees previously allocated space. So if you allocate with malloc or if you allocate with calloc, to free it or relieve that release that memory, we have to use free. Suppose I have already allocated some memory and I want to change the size, then I can use reallocation. So reallocate modifies the size of previously allocated space. Now this is taken from heap memory. Okay, we will have example. Suppose a block of memory can be allocated using the function malloc, which will reserves a block of memory of specified size and returns a pointer of type wide. Normally the pointer is wide, but it is up to us what type of pointer we want. So we can convert this like type star. The return pointer can be type casted to any pointer type. Suppose I want to store say integer. I want to have integer. We'll take a integer pointer, then we'll assign. I will tell you how it is done. So general format: a pointer equal to type star. What is type star? A type star will tell you what type of pointer it is. If it is wide pointer, then only bytes are addressed. If it is integer, then every 4 byte will have one pointer, no, one address. One integer is used to store 4 bytes. So likewise, we have to, if it is structure, then we have to convert it to structure type pointer. Malloc will only reserve memory, but how much memory and what type of pointer, that is done by type star. Now example, if I want integer pointer, in my program I'm creating a node which is of linked list of integers. Then the value which I will store in linked list is integer. So how I will create memory. Suppose, no, that is not example. The example is 100 memory here. So int star malloc 100 size of int. What is the meaning here? It will reserve memory for 100 integers, because size of integer is 4 bytes. If size of integer is 2 bytes, 100 into 2, 200 bytes. If size of integer is 4 bytes, 100 into 4, 400 bytes are reserved. Okay, and the starting first integer will be pointed by p. So example, p equal to int star malloc 100 into size of int, a memory space equivalent to 100 times the size of an integer. Size of an integer bytes is reserved. The address of the first byte of the allocated memory is assigned to the pointer p of type int. So p is the integer pointer. So malloc will reserve 100 size 100 times the size of integer. If my size of integer is 4, 4 into 100, which is 400 bytes, that much memory is is reserved. And the starting pointer, now again here I'm converting this, it's a wide pointer, I have to convert this to integer pointer. So this is converted to integer pointer, which is pointing by p. So p will have the starting address of this 100 integers. Now I'll not say 100 bytes, it's 100 integers. If your integer size is 4, it will become 100 into 4, 400 bytes. The address of the first byte of the allocated memory is assigned to the pointer p of type int. Now p has, so after executing this particular instruction, I will have this picture. What is that picture? We have 400 bytes of space. Why 400 bytes? Because size of integer is 4. 4 into 100 is 400. So 400 byte of space is reserved, and it is pointed by p. Why? Because malloc will return, it will reserve the memory and return the pointer. Now returning pointer is wide. We have to convert it to integer pointer. So that's why we are using here int star. So wide pointer is converted to integer pointer, and that is stored into p. So p is pointing to the first integer or first byte in this 400 bytes of space. Now, some other example, CPT recorded char star malloc 20. So this will reserve 20 bytes, and the first byte is reserved, pointed by CPTR. Likewise, we have many other things. Now, this is how malloc is done. Suppose you want to release this, we can, just say free and the pointer p, that will release the memory which is pointing by p. Okay, where is that? We have free. Free. Okay. It's okay. We'll just have to use free and the pointer type, the pointer variable that will free the memory which is pointing by that particular pointer. Okay, we will write a program. We'll write a program. Okay, what it says, include yesterday. Is it visible? I think characters are visible to you. Include yesterday.h, include yesterday.lib.h. Okay, now what I'm doing here, I will create a node. Okay, let me draw maybe in Word. Okay, Word. What I will do, insert shapes node. Okay, so this will is a node. Now this is a node. I will group both the items. One, to grouping. I'll group it. Okay, so this can be moved now. Okay, so this is a node, a single node. Now how I will create a node? This node will have what? This is a integer node. Integer node. I will increase the size. Integer node. So it will have data, data which is integer, and next is a pointer. Next is pointer to next node. Now it is done then. So node equal to how much? Node equal to what then? Node equal to, so node will become node equal to data, data plus next. What is next? Pointer, pointer to node. This is node pointer. Pointer of type node. So next is pointer of type node. Okay, so this is it is. So here I will store data and this will become pointer. So we have so how it is then how we are going to create it? We will because I want two different data types here in this simple node. This node will have one is integer data and second is pointer to nodes. Nodes of what type? Same type. So this is integer. The first part is integer data. First part is integer data and second part is next pointer. Okay. So this is how it is. This is integer data first part. Second part is structure node of next. Okay. Now shall we assign value and try? So how we are going to assign it? I will say it's what is the variable here? It's a no, not variable. I can create many variables because I have a new type node. Node is a new type now, type defined, because we have used it type defined structure nd node. So node I'll say star p. Okay, then I will see p of you know how why we use this arrow? Yes, someone can answer why we are using arrow?
To access the elements
To access the elements. Which elements?
of the structure.
Of structure, correct. Suppose if it is a structure, I could have directly used p dot dat. Whatever. Is it correct? P dot dat, how I am going to use you know this structures data type. Okay, but p is not a direct structure. P is what? P is pointer to structure. So in that case, I have to use star. I should use star p dot dat. Star p dot dat. Now there is a problem with this ambiguity, whether star address is used first or dot is used. So that's why we have you know we have one more access variable which is called this arrow, hyphen arrow. This is used to access data variables of pointer structure. If I have a pointer which is pointing to structure, then the member of that structure can be accessed using this arrow. Remember this one, okay? And in the next lecture, I will maybe explain you why it is so and all. So p of data equal to 10. P of data equal to 10 and p of, I have one more, no, next. It's a pointer. So p of next equal to, I'll make it as null. Null means it is not pointing anywhere. Okay. Now shall we print and check whether it is printing properly? Printf first node p1 node 1 okay, data, I'll say data, node 1 data is percentage d, and I'll print what is that? P of data. Okay, p of data. We'll save this one. We'll say Okay, what is this linked list? No, ll1 dot c, linked list c. Okay, there are errors. Are there errors? No errors. We'll run this one. Okay, there is error somewhere. No, it's not compiled. Okay, it's stopped. Why it is so? P of data equal to 10, P of next equal to something. Now P of data, I'll print value. We have some struct data types def struct nd node. Okay, okay. Node pointer simple. Acha, we have not defined p. No, p is there. P is there. P of data equal to 10, and p of next equal to something. Tab description node int count we don't need. Okay, 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 fine. So what I have done here, node of p, we have declared a pointer p, and it's just a pointer actually. It's a pointer, and I'm directly accessing this variable. It's a pointer, but pointer is not pointing anywhere now. Pointer is not pointing anywhere. We have to declare no memory to this. So I will see p equal to malloc. P equal to malloc memory allocation of for what? Size of integer, because I will have size of integer. Size of integer. But this is what? This is p is a pointer of type node. So I have to typecast also node pointer. Node pointer. Now I have value p will pointing to some node. Now this is physically creating a node. This is physically creating a node. Then I can assign values. Okay, we'll save this one. Compile. Run. Now you can see that node 1 is created and node 1 data is 10. Node 1 data is 10. Likewise, I can create, I will create how many nodes? Some more nodes. Okay, we'll create 3 nodes here. Node 1, node 2, node 3. Or we have this diagram no here. Which one? We'll create this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 nodes. 10, 13, 5 and 12. 10, 13, 5 and 12. So what I will do? We'll copy this one. Now this is node 1. Control C. I will have node 2. Node 2 I'll make it as P2. P2 is node 2. P2 becomes this one. Then the value what I'm storing here? 13. So node 2 will have 13. I'll say node 2 is 13. Then 5 and 2. Okay, we will have 2 more nodes. 2 more nodes. So I'll copy this line, these lines again. I'll remove one line. I'll remove line. Node 1, node 2, node 3. Then I need node 4. I will create 4 nodes. P3, P3, then P4, P4. So what I need 10, 13, and we need 5 and 12, no? 5 and 12. 5 and 12. So I'll assign 5 and 5 and 2 it is 2 or 12 it is 2. 5 and 2. This one, this will create. We'll create 4 nodes. No, node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. I'll say I given name P, P2, P3, P4. If you want, I can change it to N1, N2, N3, F4. Okay, first I'll create the node, I'll assign values, I'll print. Then I will see how we can connect every node one by one in a linked manner. Okay, so 4 nodes, node P, P2, P3, P4. So how to get this? But I have defined only one, no? So I will define all. Star P2 is node, it's a pointer pointing to node 2. Star P3, star P4, 4 nodes. Star P, P2, P3, P4. I have, P is created with node. Likewise, I should create all nodes. So I will have this one, P2, P3, P4. So this is P2, P3, and P4. This is just creating a pointer. Creating a pointer means what? Creating pointer means this one here. This is just a pointer list. It's a pointer. This is a pointer. Head is a pointer. So if you declare just node star P, star 2, P3 and P4, what they will become? They will become just a pointer. They are not nodes. But if you allocate some memory, how much memory you are allocating? Allocating memory of integer. Okay. Oh, we have made a mistake. What we made, mistake we have made? We have assigned, size of integer. We have assigned size of integer. We should have assigned size of this node. Size of this node, not integer. Okay, it should become node. This should become, this has to be node. And what is the size of node? Node will have one integer value which is 4 bytes and a pointer, and pointer also may be 4 bytes. So 4 plus 4, it might be 8 bytes. I will save this one, compile it again, check there are any errors. Okay, no errors. What I'm printing here, if I run this, node 1, node 2, node 2, all are printing 10. Why it is so? Because we have not changed the values, isn't it? This is node 1, node 2, this is node 3, and this is node 4. This is node 1 P, P2, P3 and P4. Now save this one. Come run this again. Now you can see this 10, 15, 5, 13. Why 13 it is? Why 13? I have sent 13 here. It is 13. I have to make it 2. Now you can see this. This is this one. Not this. There is one here. Okay. So this is 10, 13, 5, 12. 10, 13, 5, 12. Node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. But they are created. We have created 4 nodes. But all these nodes are independent nodes. None of the node is N1 is not pointing to N2, N2 is not pointing to N3, and N3 is not pointing to N4. All are independent nodes. So what we can do? We can have something like this one, where like we can have a list, a pointer, which will point to the first element, and first will point to second, second will third, and fourth. So like this we can create a chain. Okay, we'll do it. So I will have one more pointer. I will create one more pointer. This is just a pointer, list. Now what is list here? List is just a pointer. It's a node, no? Node pointer. So list is the pointer. So first node should be pointed by now here. After this, I will say list equal to P. Now these are individual node creations. I will create list equal to P. List equal to P. Then P of data, you can see this. P of first element is data is 10. And what is P of next? P of next would be P2. I'll make it P2. Then P2 of next is what? P3. And P3 of next becomes P4. And P4 of next, what should be? P4 of next should be what? Just check this. This is P4. P4 of next should be what here? Someone can answer. Is it visible to you? This is P4. P4 of next should be what value? Participants. Yes, someone can answer. If it is wrong also it's okay. Am I audible? Am I audible? At least answer this question. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I have four nodes. Node P, P2, P3, P4. Okay. P of next equal to P2. P2 of next equal to P3. P3 of next equal to P4. What about P4 of next here in this diagram?
Null.
Null. Okay.
Empty.
So P4 of next equal to null empty. So that's why it is empty. Now what I have done? I have created a chain but manually. Now if I start with list, because this is pointing to P. If I start with the proper some logic, list will point to P. It's a point, just a pointer. So this will print the first value. I will have access to first node. Then first to second node, how I am going to move it? I'll say first node of next equal to P2. Next node. Then next node which is P2. P2 of next equal to P3. Likewise, I can move from one node to another node. Okay, let me print here. I'll say first. I'll start with I'll print elements now using what? Using pointers. I'll print a message. I'll say initially I'll print a message saying printing using list pointer in a chain chain style. Okay, I'll say chain style or chain manner. Okay. Now how I'm going to do it? Initially list will point to, I'll print the first element. Printf first node. I'll say node 1. Node 1. I'll use some counter. Node %d is having value %d. Then I'll say count, and I'll say list of data. Okay. Now what is count? Count we have not declared, no? I'll declare variable count. Count integer count equal to 1. Initially it is 1. We'll see whether this prints at least one node. Okay, what it says, node 1 is having value 10 because node 1 P was having 10, so that's why node 1 is having 10. That is the message I'm printing it here. Now I want to move to next node, no? So how it is possible? I can say list equal to list of next. Okay, and I'll try to print this one. Okay, now I'll say node, initially it was node 1. I'll increment the count. Also. I'll check whether it is incrementing. Now we can see this. Node 1 is having 1, node 2 is having 13. Likewise, I can move all the nodes in my list. So can I use for or while loop? I can use while loop, no? How I should use the while loop here? While while what? While list of next, okay, not equal to null. Not equal to null, what you are going to do? You are printing all the data in list. Okay, we will remove this one. Okay. So first value is printed, count. Then I will say list of list. Okay, count equal to count, and close this one and delete. Okay. Now save this and run this one again. There is error. What it says? While list of here no, this arrow we need. Compile, run this. Okay, we have printed 10, 13, 5. What about the last one? Last one is not printing. Why it is so? List of next. Okay, so I should print first, then go to next, no? So list of next not equal to null. List of data, list of next. Okay, why list of next? I can directly say list is not equal to null. It's a pointer. It's a pointer. Just we'll check with this one. 10, 13, 5, 2. We are getting the result. Printing using list pointer in a chain manner. So I have 4 nodes. I have 4 nodes here, which are created manually. How I have created them manually? All these nodes. What is node? Node is a building block in list. In a list, we have something called okay. In a list, we have something called nodes, which are building blocks or part of the main components of the list. And list is most of the time list is group of homogeneous elements. So in a list, one node is pointing to other node. We can dynamically reserve some memory and assign value to it. And next time, if I need one more node, I will take I will assign one more node, and first node's next pointer will point to second node. I will make it pointer of the first node to point to second node. If I have only 2 nodes, then the second node pointer should be null. And how we are going to access the first node? Then we need a special pointer, a pointer maybe head, start, or something, list and all, which will point to the first node. So using this head pointer, I can access all the values. I can visit all the nodes, but it is not possible to directly jump to any other node. Suppose in array of 100 elements, I can directly say a of 50 or a of 60. I can jump to that particular location. Whereas in linked list, it's a linear linked list. I have to visit all the nodes. If I want to go, if there are 50 nodes, and to visit 40th node, I have to pass 39 nodes. So this pointer will point to 39th node. Then I will have access to 40th node. So this is a disadvantage also in linked list. Okay. Now how we have created a linked list. The same thing we have implemented. Our linked list is a data structure. We have taken structure variable struct of integer, and struct of a pointer pointing to a node. Okay, we will see the program. See this. So I have defined a variable. And pointer of what type? Pointer of struct nd, node pointer. Then again, if you don't use what type, suppose if I don't use type, I can say struct of node, no? Struct nd. Is it possible? I think it is possible. No, error, expression semicolon. what has happened here? What did I remove? P, Control Z. Okay. Do you know what is the meaning of type def? We can define new type, data type using type def. Type def of what type? Type def of this structure to which variable? Node. Now node, whenever I say node, like integer character node, node means what? This whole thing, structure of ND. So I'm creating pointers of type what? Node. So node pointer P, P2, P3, P4 and a list. And P, I have just creating a pointer is not enough. This will create what? This will create this only pointer. I want to have data. I want to have memory location where I can store data and the pointer. For that matter, I have created 4 nodes here using malloc. Memory allocation, how much memory you want to allocate? I want to allocate memory of size node. And what are different members in node? In node, I have integer and a pointer. So whatever the space of whole node, space of the size of this whole node, this data as well as this pointer, that much memory is taken here by size of, and that much memory is reserved in the memory, and it is assigned to P. As it returns only the void pointer, I have to use typecast to convert this void pointer to node pointer, so that the now P is pointing to first node, which is node, just a simple node. Likewise, I have created 4 nodes. Okay, 4 nodes I have created. Now I don't use, I can directly assign value P of data, P of, we can use some value, no? We can connect these nodes. So initially I have assigned value P of data equal to 10 and P of next first node pointer is pointing to second node, and I'm just printing it. Likewise, I'm if you want, you can use this one. So, and in P2, P2 is I have sent a 13 value, and P2 of next equal to P3. I'm not printing any value, and P3 of data equal to 5. Now this is exactly the same like this one. We have created this node. Which one? This one. Is it visible? So P is this one. So P of data equal to 10 and P of next equal to P2. See this, P of next equal to P2. Likewise, P2 of data equal to 13 and P2 of next equal to P2 of next equal to P3. What is P3 here? P3 is having data 5. P3 is having data 5. P3 of next equal to P4. P3 of next equal to P4. And P4 we have data which is 2. And as P4 is the last node, P4 of next equal to null. So P4 of equal to null. Okay, I'm not printing it anywhere here. And at the end, I will have one more node which is list. So list equal to, now list equal to P here. So the first node I can use this one, Control X. At the end, I will use saying list equal to P. So I'll assign list equal to first node. So first node P is equal to list equal to P means the address of this and address of this is printed here to list. Now I will print a message saying printing using list pointer in a chained manner. So what I'm using? List not equal to null. Is it list not equal to null? No. List is pointing to some pointer. What is pointer here? Printing it is pointing to the first node. So it's not null. Then what I will print here? Node percentage %d. I'm using a counter. Counter equal to 1 here. This count value is 1. So node 1 is having value percentage %d. What value it is? List of data. Why list of data? List is pointing here. So this variable, this node of next equal to node of data equal to 10. So that is printing here, list of data. Then what I will do? List equal to list of next. List equal to list of next. List was pointing it here. When I say list equal to list of next. List of next is here, next. So now list will become node 2. Likewise, node 3, node 4. Once it goes to node 4, once you print node 4 value here, node 4 value is how much? Node 4 value is 2. when you print load for new value, then list equal to list of next. After printing list value, I'll say list equal to list of next. List of next equal to null. That means you come here, list not equal to none, it is false. You will come out, and by doing this, you will print all the nodes in the list. Okay, we'll run this again. See this 10, 13, 5, and 12. So we have at least understood what is malloc, what is memory allocation malloc, and how the lists are created, and what are nodes. What do you mean by linked list? Then how we can connect nodes one by other. It's almost 1:35. Okay. If you take all that once single day, then you will be bored. You know, I know it is difficult. It is a bit difficult. You have to type this again and again and check how it works. For this, you should also know, just say how type def works. What is type def? Okay. Then you know all this. You know size of operation, size of function, size of function. We have already used it. Okay. Then we have not freed here. We have not freed any memory. We have just reserved the memory and assigned it. We can suppose you want to free any of the node. I can use free p will free first node. Likewise free p, free p2, p3, p4, they will all those commands will release memory pointed by this pointer p. Free p means what? Free the memory which is pointing by p. What is pointing by p? P is pointing to first node. If you say free p, it will become empty. It will become empty. I'll upload this program. You try all this. Any questions, participants? Any questions? We are in unit 3. We are in unit 3. Today you have a quiz at 3:30, because after 3:15 you don't have last lecture today. So today we will have a quiz which is IC component 1 quiz at 3:30. We will have around 20 questions. 20 questions, and basically all those questions are unit 1. And our unit 1 is what? Our unit 1 is this one. Unit 1 we have data type, control structure, array, function, structure, pointer, and algorithm. Okay, so we will have this unit mainly on control structures, functions, pointer, and maybe recursion. Okay, so questions will be based on this one. And tomorrow I will have test which is on stack and something that I will tell you tomorrow. Tomorrow it is at what time it is? 11:30, no? I will assign in the morning. Okay, any questions? Everybody is silent. Am I audible? Am I audible? Answer fast so that we can close. I am audible. Have you understood the things today? Have you understood what is linked list? You also have to read something. Okay, I will upload this PDFs and PPTs. You go through it and understand this one. This is a very important part. We have again W linked list and other things and all. You understand this thing that is which we are going to use later also. Okay, shall we stop it here then? We will visit again at 3:30 at quiz time. Okay, I will end it here. Stop sharing.